morning, you fam. What up? What up? What up? Woo. We just waking up. Excuse me. I just cooked myself. Well, I cooked Chyna and I breakfast because by the time I woke up, the boys had already eaten, and we had fish and grits the other day for dinner. So I had leftover grits. So basically, you know how we do. So I made some eggs and sausage just to go along with that. But I ain't cooked none for Freston because he don't eat eggs.
Damn right.
He can cook for himself.
Damn right.
And besides, he was laying in the bed on his phone.
Damn right.
And the kids is, stop cursing. And the kids cleaning.
What are you trying to death stare me for? COVID.
I already feel like it's gonna be one of those mornings, but the devil is a lie. I'm already speaking it to existence. I'm gonna have a great day in Jesus' name. He be trying it though. So it's just one of those Saturdays. We don't have no plans. We ain't got no money. I'm just kidding. Well, you know, we got money, but it don't need to be spent on nothing like, you know, foolish. We went out to eat last night for a friend's birthday. We went to Applebee's. And
shout out to McNeil's.
Shout out to who?
McNeil's.
Oh, he said shout out to the McNeil's. And we went, and I went and got my nails done. Look at this color. Shaka. Yeah. Freston was like, you never get that type of color. I'm so like old fashioned. I like to keep it basic and simple. I don't really venture out in other colors. I chose a pink, like a light pink, and the nail tech lady was like, are you sure you don't want to change? I'm like, why? You don't like it? She said, no, it's ugly. So I was like, okay, what should I get? And she chose this one, and I was like, okay. So that's different. What else? I feel like I should vlog on Fridays, but yesterday was so busy. Oh, cause y'all know I'm the PTO president, and it was so much going on with the PTO.
Too much going on.
I feel like my whole life is consumed with the PTO, and just this week has just been trying actually, because y'all don't mind if I just, you know, vent to y'all real quick. So earlier this week, well, you know, I told y'all not only am I the PTO president, but I also am the prayer coordinator for my women's Bible study group. And if you're military affiliated, then you may have heard of PWOC, and that's the Protestant Women of the Chapel. So we meet once a week on Thursdays from like 9 to 12, and we have like fellowship together, you know, singing, praising God from 9 to 10, and then from 10 to 12 you're in your individual Bible study groups. And this semester, I mean each semester, and a semester is like from August to December, then January to May, and you choose a study. This semester I'm choosing seamless, which is learning the Bible or understanding the Bible seamlessly, like as one seamless story. And last semester I did Idols of the Heart. You choose what you want. Anyway, so I was asked at the end of last semester to be the prayer coordinator for this semester, and I accepted. But I accepted because the president indicated I can do what I want to do with the program. I know what they've done in the past, and in the past they've, you know, met weekly to pray together, pray over the prayer requests of the ladies, over the, you know, the post and everything. And each Thursday, you know, I pray. Just a general prayer for everyone, you know, opening prayer or whatever. So it's not that big a deal. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I can do that, because there's no praying is prayer. That's my communication with God. So she was like, you know, well, when are you going to meet weekly? And I said, I would like to do it on Tuesdays because my schedule is pretty jam-packed. And that's the day that I am available, Tuesday mornings at 9. And I would meet from 9 to 10. She said, well, you know, in the past, it's always been on a Friday. I said, well, I can't do it on a Friday. Every Friday, I'm busy. She's like, well, where are you going to have it at your house? No, I'm not. I don't want all kind of people coming in my house because
they nosy.
Not only is they nosy, but I feel like people bring different energies, like different type of spirits in your house, and I don't got time for that. I like my house to remain, you know, in order. So I said, I feel like when you're having prayer and you know you're interceding for people, it should be at church. So I said I wanted to have it at a chapel. There's many chapels on post. She did not agree with it. She didn't like it. And I'm like, well, why? But anyway, she didn't want to help me get on the schedule or get approved to do it, so I did it myself. I got on the schedule for every Tuesday at 9 in the chapel. So I've had 2 prayers there. You know, two weeks I've had prayer there. And the first week it was like 4 of us there. Last week it was 5 or 6. But the last prayer coordinator said it will only be like 1 person showing up at her house for prayer. So I already felt like God was doing something because more people were showing up. So the president came to the first one, and I told the ladies my vision for this, or when I prayed about this, God gave me a vision as to how he wanted this program to be run. I was executing that vision. She told me, because when we were praying, I said, listen, let's just have time to ourselves to pray. Pray silently, then we'll come together at the end, maybe like 15 minutes before we depart, and we'll pray together. So when she walked in 30 minutes late, we were in our individual prayer time. We was, you know, praying ourselves. I was walking around the chapel praying, and, you know, I would kneel down a little bit, then I would get up, and then I would walk. She said she is confused as to how I pray. Why was I walking around praying? I said, what do you mean? She said, that's confusing to me. I've never seen anyone walk around and pray. And you know, my thought is, well, we all don't pray the same. You don't have to pray the same. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is different. So, that kind of hurt my feelings. And then she told me that when we're in our Thursday Bible study, when I pray, she said that people don't understand the way I pray. So I was like, huh? So it made me feel judged. It made me feel less than, like I was disappointing people, or it just made me feel like I was doing something wrong. So I prayed about it, and I mean, the conversation that her and I had this Monday was horrible. I felt like a child being berated by a parent, and I don't like to feel like that. I felt like everything I've done, everything I've tried to do within this ministry or this position, she has declined. She has not liked. She has pretty much said no to. And so when she's coming to me telling me that the women don't feel comfortable coming to me with their prayer requests and they don't understand my prayer, I was just like, whoa. I was taken aback. So I talked to my husband. I prayed about it. And I said, I think I'm going to step down.
You'll cut some fools.
So she called me. I told her to call me. She called me. And I had her on speakerphone so my husband could hear how she talks to me, or, you know, just get a feel for what was being said. He was getting so mad. He was like, hang up, hang up. He was getting upset, but I continued to let her talk and say whatever. So at the end of the day, I was like, listen, the vision that I got from God is what I'm trying to execute. If that vision is not the same vision that you have for this program, I would prefer to step down and allow you to have someone else execute your vision. But I feel as though it's not going to work. You know, I stepped down. She was like, you know, I knew you were going to do this. So already from the beginning, you didn't have faith in me, but why did you ask me to do it? I'm not the type of person that she can control, which is why I feel it's not going to work. Because you don't control me. I get direction from God, not from you. And so everything she wanted to do in the past, that's the problem. Why you staying in the past? We're moving forward. I was trying to do something new. You know, you don't know. It could have been a blessing to the group. But she wasn't trying to hear that. She wasn't trying to have it. So I stepped down. And this past Thursday, she made an announcement that they need a new prayer coordinator or whatever. And so once she said that, you can hear whispers. The ladies, they were so confused. So I pretty much just said what I had to say, that my vision wasn't the vision that was had for the semester, and I'm fine with that. And I just pray for them all that everything is good, everything goes great. I have received so many phone calls, messages, people walking up to me telling me how anointed I am, how my prayers bless them, how it's a disservice to PWC for me not to be in this position, because they truly felt that I'm needed. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know that everything happens for a reason, and I'm going to continue to pray for the ladies, but I know that there's no guidelines to prayer, and people pray differently. I mean, like, you seen the movie War Room, so you may have a war room. Mine is the bathroom, the shower. I don't judge me, but I just feel like that's when my kids don't bother me, is when I'm in the bathroom. I feel like the microphone is the shower head is my microphone to God, for him to hear me and, you know, receive my prayers. So the bathroom is my spot. That's my room. That's my area to, you know, really get in, unless that's when they're home. When they're not home, I can be doing what I want to do. But it just really hurt my feelings, guys. Just made me feel less than. And I know that's the enemy. That's what he wants me to feel. He wants me to feel less than. He wants me to feel powerless. And he wants all this negative energy to come my way. But God has the victory. I have the victory. And I know that good things are going to come. So I just pray for that. And if you guys have a PWC in your area, or you've been a part of one, you know, I know they'll run differently. And I know that some of them have negative taste in people's mouths because of the drama associated with it. And this one isn't like that. I really love the ladies. It's just the president. And I just, maybe, you know, just pray for her that something is done in her life. Because I don't know. I don't know. And she a sister. But she just, I don't know. I mean, it don't matter if she's a sister or not, but I don't know what's wrong. Maybe she's going through something, you know, personally with her. But I'm not the only one that she has made feel this way. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully she can get it together. Dang, I've been talking for 13 minutes about it. But you guys know I'm venting to y'all, because this really was hurting me. Like, I was crying about it. And you know, I cry when I'm in my feelings, but she really hurt my feelings. I mean, because is no rules for how you pray. And why would you tell me that people don't understand how I'm praying? Like, talking about I'm praying and it's filled with different denominations. That don't got nothing to do with how I pray. And it's about how people receive. Anyway, I'm just going to get off my little soapbox, my venting. You know, venting ended, but it was on my mind. Yeah. I need to finish eating anyway.
Hi everybody, good afternoon. We're just getting home from church. We're just in the living room watching TV and stuff. I'll show you our dog.
Well, she's right here. We don't know.
This is her.
No, we don't.
Chyna.
We do not.
Yeah. There goes Jaden. Put it down, Chyna. Put it down.
The Easter will be ruined.
All those poor children, no extra, no bags
Time to put it down.
to enjoy. Oh, perhaps I could help deliver Easter goodies.
But you're so busy making toys for Christmas.
True. The holiday season is hot. To think of
Try to put her down.
eggless boys and girls. This is
Let go of her.
ask of you, Santa. I deliver presents every year. How hard can eggs be? I'll do it.
Yeah, that's her bark. My mom said it's so annoying. We had to get her a new toy because she had worms. Bed.
It's time for the
Chyna, you gonna play with the dog? Yeah. Play with the dog.
This is real love.
Show 'em belly.
I'm showing you helping me take my hair out. It was time to take the weave out. And I can't do it alone. So I got help.
Mommy, tomorrow let me help
He
you.
always help me.
Shut up.
Y'all women know what I'm talking about when you gotta take your weave out, your braids or twist or whatever you got in your hair. It's been a struggle. I'm just gonna say it's been a struggle. It's my first time having the dread extensions in, and it's probably gonna be my last. Well, I don't know, but this has been hard to take out. Jesus. Anyway, we got to take Martez to a Bible study
I better get clip-in dreads.
class.
Start looking for clip-in dreads. Clip-in. Sew in.
Hush. You don't know nothing about this. Well, all done. It's a fly. I'm all done taking my hair. Uh-oh. As you can tell from the sounds of the crying, it's bedtime. Look at Cinnamon.
Oh.
Hey, baby.
I think she got a boo-boo. Say hi, you. One time for the dog pound gang. Rough to my homies.
It's Tangle Bed.
I smell y'all, you fam. Who got the chips? Who got
Get
the
out.
chips?
Stop. Chyna's not happy. Good night, Martez. Love you. Hey, why are you crying? You got school in the morning? You got school in the morning. Why are you crying? Huh? Martez can't sleep with you. Martez has to wake up very early and go to school. Stop crying. Hey. Stop crying. You know he got to wake up early. And you got school in the morning, so stop crying. Good night.
Good night, Mommy.
Love you. Love you, Chyna. She'll stop. She'll stop crying eventually. But I just want to come and say good night. I'm about to get in the shower and wash this head of mine. Freston cut some of my hair out. Trying to get those locks out. And yeah, I had a lot of shedding, but I'm about to wash it and twist it up probably. I don't know. Anyway, actually, I want to tell y'all, we did use the bathroom, baby. We didn't have a boring weekend like we do sometimes, but I forgot to like take the camera with me. I know yesterday we couponed yesterday, so I know y'all didn't want to see that. But that's what we did majority of the day after we cleaned house. Then we went couponing from like 2 to 7, after 7 o'clock. So Chyna is still crying. It's okay. But yeah. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank you so much to all those new subscribers, all my day one subscribers. I love y'all so much. And you know, y'all make this worthwhile for me. Like,
Mommy,
huh?
there's one here.
Okay, I'll get it. I feel like I'm excited to like communicate with y'all on the weekends and stuff like that. So I thank y'all so much. It got dark real quick. Anyway, just once again, I love you. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Not just on my weight loss journey, but through the vlogs that we put up, you know. Thank you for being part of our family, our YouTube family. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next weekend, okay? So stay tuned. Every weekend, new vlog every weekend. And we love you, love you, love you. Peace.